Hi everyone, this is Amy with KETOLISCIOUS Life. Welcome back to my channel, and today I wanted to show you guys how I make one of my favorite new pizzas. This is using my white bread chaffle recipe with just a couple extra ingredients, and I've quadrupled it so it makes several pizzas. So let's get started and I will show you how I do it. Alright, so I'm going to be using my larger size waffle maker here. And I love this because it has these shapes that are like pizza size shapes. So when I'm done with the pizza, I can cut it into those pieces, and it's awesome. These make the perfect personal size pizzas. So let's get started on the batter, and I will show you. So what I use is, I found this at the Dollar Tree. This is Rinaldi pizza sauce. It is 3 grams of carbs, net carbs, for a quarter of a cup. This has really good macros. It's hard to find pizza sauce or even pasta sauce with that low of net carbs. So look at your Dollar Tree for this pizza sauce. It's great. All right, so to get started, we're going to start with 3/4 of a cup of egg whites. And while I'm doing this, I have my oven preheating to 400 degrees. Okay, so got our egg whites. We're going to add 1/2 cup of super fine almond flour. And I love the Kirkland brand super fine blanched almond flour. It works really well. So 1/2 cup of that. 2 teaspoons of psyllium husk. The 1/2 teaspoon of xanthan gum. Use the Bob's Red Mill xanthan gum. 1/4 teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt. 4 heaping teaspoons of mayo. And then we're going to do 4 tablespoons of soft cream cheese. Just a sprinkling of sweetener. And we're going to do 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. All right, so now we're just going to mix this all together. Super, super simple. This is going to make 4 of these mini size personal pizzas, and you could even double this recipe again and make 8 and then save them. These work so awesome. You can put them in a Ziploc storage bag and they will keep all week. We discovered that on Thanksgiving, how well these lasted, and they stayed so soft and very pliable. So they worked. I mean, they seemed just like bread. It was great. All right, so there's our batter. I do spray this one just to make sure that they come out easily. You want to make sure that you don't open these bigger sizes too soon, or you'll end up with a mess. So you need to add just a little bit of water to my batter. This time, for some reason, it got thicker than it normally does. So I'm going to go ahead and let that one cook. I'm going to add just a little bit of water to this. Just add enough water to give you a little bit more of a consistency like this, so that the batter can spread out on that griddle. And you can see there's what it looks like. That one didn't go all the way to the edges, so we'll make sure our next one does. And take this one out, and there's our first pizza. And just help it along there, and that one should go to the edges. You can use a square waffle maker, that would work just as fine. You can also use your small mini dash size, and that would work too. I just like this size is perfect for personal pizzas, so that's what I like to use. Alright guys, so here's one of my crust. It made 4. They are not all even because I made this one a little bit too big. So just try to distribute your batter to get a really nice round shape. And we're going to take, this is what I love so much about these crusts. We're going to take our pizza sauce and spread that all over, and it goes down into those little holes, those little squares, and it holds your sauce for you so nicely. And I probably used, I'd say, about 1/4 cup. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and add our cheese. And this is where you can add whatever toppings that you like. I'm using up the last of this cheese. Gonna add our pepperonis. And I'm in a mood for some jalapenos today. You can add mushrooms, olives, peppers, whatever you're in the mood for. But I'm definitely in the mood for some spiciness. I'm gonna add some jalapenos. Sprinkle just a tiny bit of cheese over the top of that just to give it some glue. And then we're gonna pop this in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes until everything is melted. And doesn't that look amazing? So let me put this in the oven and I will show you what it looks like when it is finished. My remaining 3 crusts in a baggie, a Ziploc. And I'll have these ready to go for another day or for another meal. So that's how easy this is. You can put these in the refrigerator, or you can just keep them out on your counter for probably 2 to 3 days. I suggest storing them in the refrigerator just to make sure that they stay longer, fresh longer, but these store really well. All right, here's our finished pizza. I'm gonna sprinkle just a little bit of Parmesan cheese, grated Parmesan. And I am ready to dig into this. This looks absolutely delicious. I'm so hungry, and this is gonna be my lunch. Fast and easy. And then tomorrow, if I wanna have another one, I've got those other crusts ready to go. Or I can make them into sandwiches or whatever else that I want. So I'm gonna show you. The thing I love about this is how they cut. You just find your little division, wherever that is, and you can easily cut your pizza. And then you have nice slices of pizza. Now, I didn't leave mine in the oven probably as long as I could have because I'm starving, but here's what it looks like, and I'm just gonna go eat this and enjoy it. It is absolutely delicious. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment down below and let me know that you liked this video. I'd really appreciate it. Just throw some emojis down there and give me a like and share this with someone that you know is missing out on pizza. This will make them so happy. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.